We're still trying to figure out what we're going to give up for Lent.
you keep thinking about that for the next 2 months, and then you'll figure it out.
I should have it in June.
Yeah.
I'll have an answer.
All right, Mars moment.
I kind of went off with the funeral selfie deal.
Yeah.
I knew that was going to happen, but one of our regular viewers just tweeted to me, Shara, thank you for this response.
Like her, yes.
She says, frantic applause. So the moral of the story is those who take the selfies have less of a heartbeat than those in the coffins.
Wow.
Well said.
Way to put it out there.
Yeah. Well, we also want to talk about quadcopters and drones, and don't roll your eyes at me this time.
Okay.
You know I talk about this a lot, but you are actually going to like this, because this right here is the future.
This hoverbike is a helicopter. It takes off like a helicopter, flies and lands like a helicopter. It's designed to fly to an altitude of over 9,000 feet.
What's on it? Is that going to be you?
Eventually, it will be a person. That's his hope.
Very tiny person.
Right?
Well, it's a small model at the moment. He is developing a manned model. Now, the full-size hoverboard quadcopter is in development in England.
Jeff.
It features increased stability. It can handle more weight. It's being developed by an engineer and helicopter pilot. He has tested this himself recently, and he just went a few inches off the ground. It was roped to the ground, so it didn't, he didn't fly off in it. See, that's the video there of him testing it out. But just let your imagination run with this, of what this could lead to.
It's dangerous.
It's not going to fly. I'm sorry.
No pun intended.
It looks like Star Wars, the very first one, the little hovercraft that Luke flew.
Can you just see accidents all over the place with this thing?
He's working on improving the safety qualities of it. He's optimistic that he'll get that all ironed out.
Were you going to need a special license to fly this or drive it?
Oh, I would assume so.
You can't just put anybody up there.
I would assume so, yeah.
You had to have flight lessons.
What happens if you fall?
You get hurt.
You do.
Right.
You do. And like you said, it can go 9,000 feet.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to recommend that.
Maybe he would put it in, encapsulate it somehow, and you can sit within the dome area.
I would like to be out in the open air with a parachute. So if the thing does, if it does go wrong, if the quadcopter breaks at 9,000 feet, at least I can hop off it and parachute down.
Why do you need to go that high? All you got to be is about 40 feet just above all the
just all the
freeway,
traffic.
and you're there.
No, guys, no.
The Jetsons.
No.
The Jetsons.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
no.
You think about that.
Okay.
As you're sitting in traffic the next time.
All right.
Speaking of quadcopters, Daniel, like this, you used to live in the LA area, I believe.
I did.
So you're probably very familiar with the Hollywood sign.
Sure.
And this is from a quadcopter, and it gives us a perspective of that infamous Hollywood sign that so many of you know of, but it gets very, very close to it, to the point where, if you were to get that close on a normal day, you'd get arrested for it.
Sure.
So that's another benefit of quadcopter. Now I want to end with this. You take your car to the mechanic and you leave your car in their trust. Now this person, the last time he went to the mechanic, he was left with half a tank of gas. So he wondered what was going on. Take a look at this. He left the camera going, the dash cam going, the second time he brought it back. And it showed the mechanic taking it for a joyride, going as high as 118 miles per hour.
No.
In a Ford Focus ST.
What?
No.
And then even back in the garage, the mechanic was rifling through his bags. So caught on camera.
Oh, okay, we're out of time. See you back here for News 10 Midday.